Agresión física, $1,000 de fianza.
All right, sir. Stay away from the victim. If you violate the court stay away order and contact her or go near her, you will get rearrested and be locked up in jail until your trial.
Entonces, señor, muy buena suerte. No vuelva a tener ningún contacto con la víctima en el caso. Si usted se le vuelve a acercar, usted será arrestado nuevamente y va a permanecer detenido hasta el día del juicio.
Not adding house arrest is overstates objection.
Okay.
El no adicionar el arresto domiciliario es por encima de las objeciones de la fiscalía.
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. How can I help you?
Dígame, señora, ¿cómo le puedo ayudar?
There's more to say.
¿Tiene algo más que decir?
Sí, yo tengo una audiencia el 5 de noviembre, el miércoles, para mostrar todas las pruebas y todas las amenazas, porque él justamente ayer llamé a la policía porque estaba parado en la puerta de mi domicilio y lo último que me dijo fue de que no tenía problema de matarme y lo iba a hacer y se iba a volver a su país. Entonces necesito estar protegida.
Yes, I have a hearing on November the 5th where I'm going to present all the evidence I have of the death threats and all of this. And just yesterday, I had to call the police because he was standing at my front door and he had told me that he has no issues killing me and going back to his country. So I need to be protected.
Okay. Have a nice day. Next, let's
Bien,
start
tenga buen día.
Seltzer's case now. You can give her a copy of her statement. Good.
Morning,
Next,
Judge.
Puede obtener
How are
una
you?
copia de la orden de alejamiento.
can you bring in Esther Torres?
What's the last name?
Esther Torres, is she on our calendar today?
Yes.
Judge, this is Torres is out on probation on 3 cases. F259874, F25-10076, and F25-10397.
Okay, thank you. Okay, whatever. Good morning, Ms. Torres. You were arrested for grand theft, a second-degree felony. It's from October 2nd of 2025. You're out on probation. It looks like there's a hold for your 3 open cases. Your lawyer's here. Good morning. You want to state your name, please, Mr. Seltzer?
Morning, Your Honor. David Seltzer for Esther Torres.
Okay, you have any argument you want to make?
Judge, yes, the CCT footage that allegedly was provided does not, and there is unclear of how it was procured, as well as there is no photo lineup or identification by the victim, alleged victim of the defendant. Apparently, another police officer somehow identified Ms. Torres, but the victim had never identified the Ms. Torres in the instant matter.
So Judge, there's CCTV of the victim with the Rolex. He gets into the car, and then CCTV from the Airbnb shows that the Rolex is no longer there. And it appears that the victim perhaps may have been drugged.
Well, there's no evidence of drugs. There's no wording of drugs. It said the victim went to sleep and woke up. The victim's watch could have fallen off in the car by accident. There's no evidence that my client took it. There's no allegation my client took it.
It's one of these bad date cases, and that's what she's on probation for. So the state will likely be proceeding on a probation violation hearing, and there is probable cause.
All right, there's probable cause for the charge. I'll set it for bond. It's just at the threshold for right, was it 20,000 you need?
Yes.
Felony. I'll set the bond at $3,500. Stay away from the alleged victim, Eric Lago. No contact with the alleged victim, Eric Lago, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. All right. Have a good
Judge, thank you. While I was on Zoom, another one of my clients just texted me for another case to handle for Damaria Garcia.
What's the bond, Your Honor?
$3,500, $3,500
With the hold, correct? Judge?
with a hold. Madam Interpreter, can you let this victim know from the case before that she's welcome to go over to the state attorney's office and speak to a victim witness coordinator, because she's here talking to that person?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, señora.
Señora, usted es bienvenida a visitar las oficinas de la Fiscalía para que allí pueda hablar calmadamente con uno de los coordinadores de asistencia o ayuda a las víctimas.
Right outside, if you cross the street, you can speak to a victim witness coordinator at the state attorney's office, okay?
La fiscalía se halla justo al cruzar la calle cuando sale de este edificio y allí puede encontrar a uno de los coordinadores de asistencia a las víctimas.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry, Mr. Seltzer, now I got to search for your client. Who is it?
Damaria Garcia. I believe it's 22 or 23 on your list, from what I was told.
Thank you. Page number 24, if that's right. Damaria Garcia.
Judge, there is no A form online. I was not able to pull it.
Judge, Mr. Garcia is a VFOX. He's also out on probation on the F15-022-020-032.
Thank you. All right, got it. Let's see, it says it's from yesterday. There's a car parked at the gas station. He's observed standing near the vehicle wearing a ski mask, not typical attire for law-abiding citizens. Car departed, a traffic stop was conducted. Occupants were not observed wearing seatbelts. Hi, Mr. Garcia, you speak English, right? He got arrested for possession with intent to sell cannabis. So your lawyer, Mr. Seltzer, is here. If you want to say, go right ahead.
Good morning, Judge. David Seltzer on behalf of Mr. Garcia. Judge, did you say the probable cause was because he was wearing a mask?
No, I said the traffic stop. I don't know. Keep reading it. It says contact was made with both occupants. There was a strong smell of marijuana emanating from the interior of the vehicle, and there was a bag of 3 grams of marijuana seen in the center cup holder next to the defendant Garcia. Defendant Castillo made a spontaneous statement captured on body-worn camera advising they had just smoked inside the vehicle. So the officers searched the vehicle. They found a firearm in the immediate arm span of the defendant. It was fully loaded within his wingspan, excuse me. Then there was a backpack on the rear seat, plastic bags with marijuana residue that was also within both defendants' arms reach. Inside the trunk, there was additional backpack with multiple plastic bags of suspect cannabis totaling 500 grams. They were in large quantities, individually packaged, consistent with street-level narcotic sales. He is a violent, convicted felon currently on probation for murder.
Judge, I appreciate you reading that. I couldn't really figure out what the PC for stop was. Would you say seatbelts?
Seatbelts, I think.
No, it says the vehicle continued to roll. They did a traffic stop. They were not observed not wearing seatbelts, I think. Yeah.
Was that the basis of the traffic stop, or they're claiming another traffic?
Seltzer, come to court and read your own arrest affidavits. I'm not going to
Judge.
matter. It's not relevant to probable cause. That may be a motion to suppress. So that being said, he has a hold to see the judge tomorrow. Interestingly enough, the officer didn't indicate whether he was the driver or the passenger. I don't believe so. No, it says Mr. Garcia was the passenger. So how does he know what's in the trunk?
Judge, our position is there's no probable cause for Mr. Garcia's arrest, maybe for the driver's arrest, but Mr. Garcia wasn't found in possession of a firearm or any narcotics. He was a passenger in the vehicle.
There was cannabis there, and he was in possession. Probable cause.
He was cannabis in the car, Judge, but not on his person.
There's probable cause for possession of cannabis. So I'll set his bond. I don't know, maybe $1. You got to see the judge on Monday. Then I'm sorry, got a hold.
Judge, and he has a license for cannabis. I can produce that.
Then bring it to court and show Judge Wolfson on Monday, because right now he has a hold.
Okay, Judge.
All
We'll
right.
bring it on Monday. Thank you, Judge.
Lawyer, listen to what he tells you. Thank you, Mr. Seltzer.
Thank you.
Next, I'm sorry, I don't see any other lawyers. Any more lawyers here I didn't call? Oh, it's only 10:35. We can get started with page 1. Tamika Amy.
I think pre-trial's good, no drive order.
Okay. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for driving with a suspended license, third or subsequent conviction. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probably a probable cause for the charge. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500. And ma'am, no driving unless you have a valid license. Have a nice day. Next, Marnie Hacker.
I think also pre-trial.
Directions. I got somewhere to go for lunch. For luncheon, if I can you can line them up. It would be helpful. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, possession of drug paraphernalia, and petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Says she's stealing items from Target or Target. Had a pipe with narcotics residue and crack rock. At 9 small plastic baggies with residue. Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from the Target store at 249 Northwest 6th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that Target store. You must from there. Do you understand? Okay. Pretrial rule taker. Pretrial services alternate fund. Count 1, $2,500 for possession of cocaine. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500. Count 3, petty theft is $500. So you can get out of jail for free. Just stay out of that Target, and maybe you should try and get some drug counseling. There's a drug court program here at the courthouse. Maybe get enrolled in that. There's something that's something you can discuss with your attorney. Have a nice day. Next, Jacqueline Uroa. Good morning, man. We're arrested for a battery on a person age 65 or older. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for the charge. Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away. It's from her father. Why do you give me 2? One's not good enough?
I don't know, Judge.
Her brother, you gave me senior and junior. It would just be senior. Ma'am, you are ordered to stay away from her father, the alleged victim, Alberto Figueroa Sr. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess drugs, and do not purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And you may return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing items, medication, personal business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away order, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
You have somewhere else you can go?
Yeah, I have my home.
You have a home?
Yes.
Pre-trial, I'll give a pre-trial alternate fund will be $3,000. Order her in. Have a nice day. Next is Brianna Purcell on page 1, added charge.
She refused, Judge.
She refused. It's a battery by detainee. Would Ms. Smith you'd like to wait for her presence?
Yes, Your Honor.
There's probable cause for the charge. Bond is $2,500. Appoint public defender's office to waive her presence. Next is Isha Smith.
Added to. What was the bond, Your Honor? I'm sorry.
$2,500.
Thank you.
1 second, please, Ms. Smith. All right, Ms. Smith, good morning. You were arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. Anna Reina.
Raina is a bond down.
Thank you. Raina Gibson.
Raina is a bond out.
Gibson?
Yes, she's present. Gibson is here.
Okay, that's all on. Hi, Miss Gibson. 3A forms. Okay. Good morning, ma'am. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied conveyance, 2 counts, grand theft for 1 case, another case of burglary, and another one battery on a law enforcement officer resisting trespass, disrupting school. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So you're out on felony bond. There's a plea for case F25-19355. You're gonna have to see the division judge on Monday. And then I need to review for probable cause. And also the public defender's office is appointed for you in all the cases. So on the case of F25-23758, that's from October 30th, yesterday, burglary to the unoccupied conveyance and grand theft.
Which, unless I missed it, the only value I saw was at $200.
So she burglarized 2 cars at the victim's home. One of the cars, the victim's wallet and purse, wallet, credit cards, and currency were stolen. All right, ma'am, ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, K.A. No contact with that victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Count 1 and 2, burglary to the unoccupied conveyance is $2,500 each count. And count 3, there's probable cause for petty theft. That bond will be $500. Next case, F25-23757. That's a burglary to an unoccupied conveyance. Can you see that other form, please? Why is there a burglary charge? She got 2 on the other case. What's this for? It's the same pupils, it looks like. And
So this is entering a different victim, I think, Judge.
4120 Northeast 9th Street. That's talking about
The victim in this case is 4147 Northeast 9th.
4140. Oh, this is 147. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. Got it. There's probable cause for burglary in this case. It's 2,500 bond with the whole. Then the other case, I got to read that. It's from yesterday too. Ma'am, in this case, you're ordered to stay away from the Waterstone Charter Elementary School at 855 Waterstone Way in Homestead, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that school. You must stay away from there. So. All right, so there's probable cause for count 1, count 2, count 3, and count 4. Count 1, battering a law enforcement officer at $5,000. Count 2, resisting an officer. They put without violence, that's fine, $500. Count 3, trespass at the school is $150. Count 4, disrupting the school is $150. And you'll see your judge Monday. Stay. Next is Monday, page 3.
So ROR count 1 and maybe reduce the bond on count 2.
Good morning. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
Morning. Ma'am, you English okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ma'am, you were arrested for possession with intent to sell cocaine within 1,000 feet of a store. Say you want me to RO that charge? It's no probable cause.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Also charge it with escape, possession of cocaine, resisting an officer with violence, criminal mischief, $1,000 or more, attempted tampering with evidence, possession of drug paraphernalia. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review. All right. There's no probable cause for count 1, release outright. I'm sorry, what's the escape?
The escape is her trying to get out of the broken window. The statute does encompass an attempt, but I'm okay if Your Honor reduces the bond.
Count 1, Judge, is released outright.
Count 1 is released outright. Count 2, the attempt, I'm sorry, the escape will be $1,000. Count 3, possession of cocaine. I don't know if they recovered any cocaine. It says they got the pipe. She said she smoked it. She admitted to smoking it. They said they saw her smoking out of the pipe, but I don't know if there's anything in that pipe. So I'll make that $1. Count 3. Count 4, resisting an officer.
Judge, it does say after the arrest he was secured, the pipe was secured.
Okay, and what's inside the pipe?
But she admitted to smoking
That's
it.
why I made it $1. There's nothing
we
that
should
counts in the pipe. She smoked it all. Like count 4, resisting an officer with violence. Is $2,500. Count 5, criminal mischief, $1,000. Count 6, attempted tampering with evidence, $1,000. Count 7, possession of paraphernalia is $500. And that's it. Have a nice day. Next, Alice Suarez.
Suarez refused. She also had on probation on.
Refused. Hold for F23 186E2, F22 14440C. Yesterday was NBC. Now it's refusal. All right.
She's got the probation hold.
More, or we take it as the Suarez.
You want to waive presence or no?
Your Honor, what's the last name?
Yoalis Suarez, page 3. She has a hold. You want to waive her presence? She refused today.
Could we reset it to tomorrow, Your Honor?
We can reset it in the afternoon.
Or afternoon, thank you.
Next is Tommy Moore, page 5.
Maybe tap.
Hi, Mr. Moore. You were arrested for possession of cocaine, attempted tampering with physical evidence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. He had a pipe with some cocaine. Tap alternate bonds, $1,000, count 1. And count 2, possession of cocaine will be, I'm sorry. What is it? Oh, attempted tampering with evidence is $1,000. What's the date for 30 days? Do we know? Is it December?
May still be December 1st.
Still? All right. The arraignment date will be December 1st at 9 a.m. Courtroom 6-3, Judge Delancey. Have a nice day, sir. Next, Stuart Washington, page 5. Good morning, sir. I guess they were busy picking people up. I don't know, it's a burglary. Mr. Washington, sir, you were arrested for 2 cases. It's burglary to an occupied dwelling and petty theft, and then possession of cocaine and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So we had a pipe with cocaine residue. There's probable cause for the charges in this case. $1,000 count 1 and $500 count 2. Let me look at the other case.
Which case is that for Judge?
F25 23743. Let me look at the case. He entered the garage, took somebody's pressure cleaner and leaf blower. They don't have a value. $489. There's probable cause for the charge of burglary. It's occupied burglary. $7,500 bond count 1. Count 2 petty theft is $500. Stay away from the victim Mark Alaman. No contact with him either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay at least 500 feet away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times, and stay out of his residence at 890 Northeast 85th Street, Miami, Florida. So count 1, the bond $7,500 for burglary to an occupied dwelling. Count 2, petty theft is $500. Have a nice day, sir. Next case is Devin Jamie. I'm sorry, Devin Jamis. Page 5. Good morning, sir. You were arrested in this case for 1 count of burglary with an assault or battery and 1 count of battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charge. You're ordered to stay away from Ms. Letty Perez Bazan, the alleged victim. No contact with her, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Or I think count 1, burglary with an assault or battery. It's a first-degree felony punishable by life in prison if you are found guilty. State, did you have an objection to house arrest?
The state filed a motion for pre-trial detention.
Okay, it's I don't know if it's statute mentioned. I really don't. Do you have any money to post a bond, sir?
Excuse me?
Yes.
Good. All right, I'm going to deny the state's motion for pretrial detention. I'm setting a bond. It's going to be count 1, burglary with an assault or battery. I'll set that at $7,500. Count 2, battery, $500, plus house arrest with a GPS monitor. Level 3 house arrest, curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Sir, I should have held you in jail with no bond. I did not, since you don't have extensive priors. You have no convictions. You go near the victim or you get rearrested for anything else, you will be locked up in jail until the trial. I must also caution you that the state, even though I get given you a bond plus house arrest, the state may disagree, go in front of the division judge and ask the judge to revoke that bond and hold you in jail with no bond. So that's a possibility with your bond premium. I just want you to be aware of that, okay? All right. Have a nice day.
Judge,
Yes. Okay, next, Isaac Dominique, page 5.
He speaks Spanish, Your Honor.
Good morning, Mr. Crescent Dominique, Spanish, please. You were arrested for aggravated battery on a person aged 65 or older.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por agresión a una persona de 65 años de edad o mayor.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le asigno el abogado de oficio para que les represente.
So I think the correct charge should just be battery on a person age 70. He went up to the victim who was standing in the street and punched him in the face, and the victim was 70 years old.
Creo que aquí la acusación apropiada hubiera sido agresión física a una persona de 70 años, dado que él le acometió a la víctima en la calle y le dio un puñetazo. La víctima tiene 70 años de edad.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Juan Torres, the alleged victim.
Señora, ¿usted se le ordena estar alejado de la presunta víctima, Juan Torres?
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima de forma ni directa, ni indirecta, ni en persona, ni por escrito, ni por teléfono, ni a través de terceros.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, his home and school and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que estar a todo momento 500 pies alejado de la víctima, la casa donde viva, escuela a la que asista o centro de trabajo el que tenga.
You understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Entiende usted la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, lo entiendo.
Yes, I understand.
Thank you. I'll set a bond. State $5,000 bond. Good day, sir.
Establezco fianza en $5,000. Tenga buen día, señor.
Next, Daniel Coleman. Page.
I think tapped okay and I can pull the convictions.
All right, sir, you were arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. He has a conviction here. Okay, go ahead.
All right, so this is M15-15062. It was a conviction for theft. And the other one 1 second.
Sir, you are stay away from the Dollar Tree store at 1043 West Flagler Street in Miami, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there. Do you understand? Sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Are you going to show me the one F1680?
The other one's B14. Hold on, let me pull it.
He has 117-19893.
Right, but I think he was just stealing food. So tap.
So do you want tap alternate bond?
Right, I think here's the other one. It's B14-46622.
All right, tap alternate bond. What do you want? $1,000?
That's fine.
$1,000 bonds. You have to come to court for your arraignment on December 1st at 9 a.m. courtroom 43. Have a nice day, sir.
1,000, Judge.
$1,000.
you.
Next case is Kevin Rito Rios, page 6. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for 1 count of vehicular homicide. This case is from October 27th of 2025. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So let me review. He says he's going 80 miles an hour in a posted 30-mile-an-hour zone. And it became 35 miles an hour. Okay, so he collided head-on with vehicle 2 traveling north on West 20th Avenue. Vehicle 2, driver vehicle 2 had serious bodily injuries, multiple fractured ribs, ruptured pelvis with internal trauma. The passenger had facial and jaw injuries, both victims transported to the hospital. And the driver, victim 2, was pronounced deceased. The pre-impact speed was 54 miles an hour. There's probable cause for vehicular homicide.
Your Honor, if I make a word on this.
Oh, of course. Yes.
Thank you, Your Honor. First, the A form doesn't indicate whether there was any no passing signs posted on the road. And second, speeding alone is not sufficient for reckless driving. So I would argue there's no PC for.
Okay, State, would you like to respond? She says there was no passing signs indicated, and speeding alone isn't enough.
But he's going 80 at a 30, changing lanes in a high rate of speed. entering ongoing traffic. He also failed to maintain the designated lane. I think there's enough for vehicular homicide.
So we have an officer who happened to have clocked him on radar going 80 miles an hour in a posted 30-mile-an-hour zone. That's before the collision. The officers, there were two officers together when that observation was made. Following the speed measurement, Officer Cruz attempted to follow vehicle 1, which is Mr. Brito Rios' vehicle, and observed it traveling at a high rate of speed, making lane changes, entering opposing northbound lane of travel to overtake motorists on a 2-lane undivided road where the posted speed limit is 35 miles an hour. And you're telling what, ma'am, Ms. Smith?
Your Honor,
That's not enough?
my
When you hit somebody and kill them?
Your Honor, GLAZER state, which was decided in the court of DCA, states that speeding alone is not sufficient for reckless driving, causing vehicular.
But there's more than speeding. He's overtaking vehicles. He's crossing lanes.
Your Honor,
You're making me realize how much more dangerous this is. Please let you finish.
Your
Go
Honor,
ahead.
there are roads specifically where there are no obstacles between the lanes where you can pass, and it is legal to pass.
Are you familiar with this road? Does this road apply to that?
I am not personally, but just based on the 8 form, I don't see anywhere that it indicates that there were no passing signs on the side of the road.
So he negotiated the curve on West 20th Avenue, failed to maintain a designated lane, continued south within that northbound lane of travel. So you're telling me it's okay to go in the northbound lane after you're going too fast to stay in your lane and crash into somebody head on. Head on. He stayed at the scene, but the victim died and the other one was injured. I'm sorry, there is probable cause for vehicular homicide. I think you need to read other case law. Anyway, state what bond do you want? Because you may not want the bond I want to set.
No less than 50,000 plus house arrest with a no drive order.
Your Honor, he is a senior at Miami-Dade College.
Excuse me?
Your Honor, he's a senior at Miami-Dade College. He goes to school Monday through Friday, and he works at the airport Wednesday through Saturday. He has never been arrested before. He is a law-abiding citizen.
He's not a law-abiding citizen. He exceeded the speed and killed somebody. He could be found. He committed a serious traffic offense. While I acknowledge he hasn't been found guilty, there is probable cause for the charge. So yes.
I understand that, Your Honor. At this point, I would be asking Your Honor to set standard bond.
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm setting a bond. I'll set it at $25,000 plus house arrest. I'm sure the victim who he killed would love to be able to come into court and say, give me a bond, but he can't because he's dead. $25,000 bond plus house arrest. With regard to the no drive order, that's up to the DMV to revoke it. Just because I presume not guilty.
I think it's a reasonable request by the state in order to assure the safety of the community.
I think he's 21 and he made a really bad mistake. A lot of young people don't realize how dangerous a vehicle can be when you're exceeding the speed. But I think an increased bond is warranted based on the egregious occurrence here. You want house arrest? How long have you lived in Miami, sir?
14.
14 years, Your Honor.
I'll do a bond of $25,000. I don't know. There should be a law, some type of law in place. If somebody's charged with this crime, they should be able to drive and would have to get a hardship license. But that's up to the legislature to pass that.
No arrest, Judge.
What?
No house arrest.
I'm not going to do house arrest, but I'm increasing the bond. It's $25,000. Sir, if you're going to be driving, you better be really careful. Do not exceed the speed.
Would Your Honor consider $20,000?
What is this? Let's make a deal.
I'm
Before you made your arguments, I was going to do it. I wasn't even sure. I wanted to set it early. I was going to set it higher. You made all those arguments, so I didn't set it higher. And the second wanted 50. I said 25.
I understand and I appreciate that, Your Honor. He is indigent. He is 21, and based on his in school and his working status right now, I just would be asking for a lower bond. But if Your Honor is not willing to do that,
I'm not going to do that. You can go visit the division judge if he's unable to post the bond. Good day.
thank you, Your Honor.
I was at 100,000, but Ms. Smith said 50, and then I realized that's excessive. Roosevelt Williams. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of oxycodone and possession of morphine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. All right.
I'd like to bring the officer in for a PC hearing to see if the narcotics were weighed.
It was his prescription. Oh, he said his brother's going to come by with the what?
With the bottle had no name on it. No label.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll reset it for probable cause hearing in the afternoon.
Is he allowed to find out, Judge?
Sure. Next. What's this one? Page 6, Reynaldo Correa Cabrera.
Bond out.
Bond out.
Bond out.
Reginald Watson. Hi, Mr. Watson. Give me 1 second, please.
How you?
How you doing? So we got arrested for grand theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Crossing a bond, he's got a prior 12-year prison sentence, and then more recently, 120 days from May.
Let me see. It's charged with grand theft and we stole the victim's electric scooter valued at $1,100. There's a live GPS tracking for the scooter and they located it. Mr. Watson was sitting on the scooter. There's probable cause for the charge. He's also seen on CCTV stealing the scooter. So what's going on? He has a conviction from May for 120 days for burglary. I'm setting up on $2,500. Good day, sir. He's a what? Signal one.
2,500.
2,500. Next case is Carlos Peraza Diaz, page 7.
He speaks Spanish now.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for a violation of the Florida litter law. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue hallado en quebrantamiento de la ley de no ensuciar en la Florida, áreas públicas. Le voy a asignar al abogado de oficio para que les represente.
There is probable cause for the charge.
Tenemos motivo fundado para esta acusación.
Can we see how long he's been in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto tiempo que está en Miami? Pregunta la fiscalía.
¿Qué tiempo está en Miami? 1, 3, 4 años.
How long have I been in Miami? Around 3 to 4 years.
And
I'm sorry, Your Honor.
where is he?
¿De dónde es usted, señor?
Cuba.
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 Okay, so in Florida, we don't dump trash in the street. It destroys the environment. You have to properly dispose of your waste. You can't be dumping tires and garbage in the street because we protect our environment here. It all goes into the ground. It can destroy the water system we use.
En el estado de la Florida, nosotros no arrojamos la basura en las áreas públicas o en las calles. Eso destruye el medio ambiente y afecta los sistemas, por ejemplo, el sistema de agua. Nosotros no cuidamos el medio ambiente y por eso no se arrojan basuras o desechos en las calles o áreas públicas. Usted tiene que deshacerse apropiadamente de gomas o basura o cualquier desecho porque eso afecta el medio ambiente.
And if you get caught committing another offense for the same charge, you're going to be locked up in jail until your trial.
Sepa que si a usted se le vuelve a agarrar cometiendo este tipo de delitos, usted va a quedar encerrado en las cárceles hasta el día del juicio.
All right, pretrial services, alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day, sir.
Entonces va a tener salida con supervisión del programa previo a juicio Y con alternativamente $2,500 de fianza si eso es lo que elige. Tenga buen día, señor.
Right, next case, William Cooney. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated battery on a person age 65 or older. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So the victim's trying to help the defendant who's stumbling into traffic, and the defendant punched the victim.
No age.
Right. The victim's local address is listed as Naples, Florida.
Defendant's address.
I'm sorry, the defendant. And the defendant does have priors from, looks like Pennsylvania, as well as the west coast of Florida. State's requesting an increased bond based upon these facts and
So
lack
you
of local ties.
stay away from the alleged victim, Nelson Coronel. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away order? I'll set your bond at $1,500. Have a good day. Probable cause for battery. Next is Aaron Cutler. Page 7. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an occupied structure, grand theft, resisting an officer without violence, loitering, or prowling. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review the probable cause. There's probable cause for, let's see.
It's kind of a weird set of facts. I didn't see criminal
At a
history.
restaurant, the victim told him to leave, and then
Stole her phone from the break room.
area. So it's burglary to an unoccupied structure, grand theft. There's probable cause for the charges. You are ordered to stay away from the La Cow restaurant at 207 Northeast 59th Street in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that restaurant. You must stay away from it. Do you understand, sir? State, is there an objection?
I was thinking house arrest.
No. You want house arrest? I'll give him house arrest. You got a place to stay, sir?
I do.
House arrest with a GPS monitor. It should be unoccupied because the room itself is unoccupied. House arrest with a GPS monitor. Alternate bond count 1 is $2,500. Burglary to an unoccupied structure.
Donor also add the victim MJ to the stay away order.
Back. Stay away from the victim MJ. No contact with that person, either directly, indirectly. I need to know. In person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay 500 feet away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. Count 2, grand theft is probable cause, $2,500. Count 3, resisting an officer without violence is $500. Count 4, loitering, prowling, I'm setting that at $1. Level 3, house arrest, yes, roaming, but I may do a curfew. I think you want a curfew. There's no other projects. Just I'll do house arrest. That's straight house arrest. Have a good day. House arrest with the alternate bonds. Next is Eddie Castillo, page 8.
Whoever's raising their hand on Zoom, can you put the case information in the chat so we know who you are?
Thank you. Do you have Mr. Eddie Castillo?
He's coming up.
He was. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for armed possession with intent to sell cannabis and carrying a concealed firearm. Sir, can you afford to hire a private lawyer? No? Well, do you own a vehicle?
Yes.
What do you have, a Porsche?
I'm sorry?
You own a Porsche?
No, that was rental. That was just
Oh, okay.
not my car.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges. Are you allowed? Oh, you can't carry a concealed firearm while you're committing a criminal offense. What are you taking? Cannabis. You had it in the back trunk. Do you have any money to post a bond?
Yes.
Oh. Castillo. Here's a phone. All right, if you want, you can get pre-trial with an alternate bond. Count one will be $2,500. Count two, $2,500. Or you can post the bond, your choice. Have a nice day. Next case is Orlando Cruz, page 8.
Add it, Sean.
Is he coming?
You speak Spanish, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. Spanish?
Yes.
English? Good.
I understand English.
All right, good morning, sir. You're arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond is $2,500. Have a nice day. That's it. Artavius Tompkins, page 9.
Mr. Tompkins has a misdemeanor petty theft. He'll go to jail arraignment.
Your Honor, if we could readdress Mr. Cruz.
What?
To readdress Mr. Cruz briefly. I
Yes.
need to note that a couple weeks ago he was offered placement in Mount Sinai, and at that time he refused. I don't know if that's an option for him right now.
What?
If Your Honor would consider sending him to Mount Sinai, it was an option.
I don't send people there. Sorry, you got to speak to the division judge.
Okay,
Yeah, I don't do that.
thank you.
Let's send them to Southern Winds. They need hospital care, not the hospitals. Next, Artavius Tompkins. Whoever's raising their hand on Zoom, you got to type.
I think it was the mom of the
I'm
defendant.
not
who
letting
pretrial.
anybody in unless I know who they are. Mr. Tompkins, you were arrested for attempting to use an anti-shoplifting device, petty theft, trespass after warning, and another charge of petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So he's cutting off security wires from the shoes, stealing multiple shoes in the store. Then he goes back the next day, goes to the shoes section, cuts off security tags, wire cutter, conceals the shoes. He was arrested. He's been previously trespassed from the property. All right, you are ordered to stay away from the JCPenney store at 20505 South Dixie Highway in Cutler Bay, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that store. You must stay away from there. Do you understand, sir? State.
He's got a 200-day sentence for multiple counts of petty theft, 2 or more convictions from March, and then 12 days from about 2 weeks ago for drugs.
I'm set on count 1 is attempting to use the anti-shoplifting device, $2,500. Count 2, petty theft, $150. Count 3, trespass after warning, $500. Count 4, petty theft, $150. And you'll see your judge after, I think, on the misdemeanor case. Have a nice day. Next is Leandro Bennett. Page 9. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a firearm. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probably buzz. Sir, you are ordered to stay away from Pamela Green, the alleged victim. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. Stay at least 500 feet away from his home, the victim's home, school, and place of employment. Sort of the facts. He's looking for his dog. He's in the victim's yard. I'll set his bonds at $3,500. Have a nice day.
Your Honor, they are next door neighbors.
What?
They are next.
Oh, let me have that back. You live right next door to her?
And there was,
You live right next door.
yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll set his bond. I'm sorry, I'll stay at least,
I don't know if that's the victim, because I know the victim's last name is Green. Somebody's logged in under Coach Green. You're the victim. Let us
okay,
know.
let me promote that person. I don't even see him now. Okay. Who are you? Who's the person under Coach Green?
I'm Warnell Green. I'm here for Leandro Bennett.
What's your name?
Warnell Green.
Who are you here for?
Leandro Bennett.
Okay.
I'm the victim, ma'am.
All right. You can put on your camera.
Trying.
You got to accept the promotion to a panelist, then turn on your camera.
You got to accept promotion as a panelist if you want to be.
Hello.
You got to put your camera on, your video on, man.
Okay, they just let me in, and I'm start the video.
There you go. Hello. Please raise your right hand and be sworn. Ma'am, do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you. All right, what is your name?
My name is Pamela Warnell Green. I'm the victim with
Okay.
Mr. Whatever his name is, Leandro Bennett.
All right. I ordered him to stay away from you. Do you live right next door from him?
Actually, he lives in a squatter house. This house has been abandoned for like 4 years. And the tent, the trailer tent thing that he lives in, or he frequently visits, it needs to be bulldozed down because, you know, the police was out there yesterday and they haven't found the gun that he had. I'm in fear of my life.
Call Miami-Dade County. They love to issue citations.
I'm sorry?
You should call the city or the county where you live and they can deal with that.
I've been dealing with Commissioner McGee in the county and 311 for 4 years. And this squatter house has to go where he has a tent. This is not a proper house. It has no water, no lights. This is a tent next door to me. I'm in fear of my life. I'm all the way around kids. And ma'am, this is the second case that I have on him. This is not the first time. This is the second one. I have 2 case cards so far. He can take his tent somewhere else.
All right, sir, you're going to have to stay
not a livable place.
Excuse me, you're going to have to stay 500 feet away from the victim Miss Pamela Green, her home and school and place of employment at all times. If you're staying in the house next door and that squatter's tent, you're gonna have to find somewhere else to go, but you cannot stay in that house. You understand? You cannot be next to her and she can call the police and you'll get arrested. I'm setting a bond. I wasn't set it at 3,500. I don't know.
State's requesting no less than the standard with the stay
Setting
away
a
order.
standard bond, $5,000. Stay away from the victim. All right, Ms. Green, thank you for coming in and telling us.
Thank you, ma'am. You take care. Be
I'm
blessed.
sorry, one real quick, Ms. Smith, did you have any questions for Ms. Green?
Your Honor, the only thing I would say
How long has she been?
is that he has been there for 10 years.
Yeah.
And if Your Honor would consider it a no harmful contact order,
She just said she's afraid of him, so I can't do that.
I understand that, but there are two sides to every story. And in this position, if Your Honor is setting a $5,000 bond and he can go back to his home, then there's nowhere for him to go.
Sir, you can return to your property one time only with a police officer to retrieve your personal belongings. If you go there without a police officer or you stay there, you will be arrested, but you're gonna have to find somewhere else to stay if it's within 500 feet away from Ms. Green's home. I need the other one. I need all the copies, so I'll have to read them. All right, that's my ruling. Good luck to you both. A good day.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Next, Alberto Hernandez. Good morning, Mr. Hernandez. Sir, you were arrested for retail theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Do you speak English?
Speak Spanish, Your Honor.
Spanish, please.
Your Honor, may the interpreter request repetition?
Yes, he is charged with retail theft from Macy's, and I am appointing the public defender's office for him.
Buenos días, señor. Usted está aquí enfrentando acusaciones de robo en tiendas, específicamente la tienda Macy's. Le asigno el abogado de oficio para que le represente.
So you are ordered to stay away from the Macy's store at 7535 North Kendall Drive in Miami, Florida.
Muy bien, señor. Usted tiene que estar alejado de la tienda Macy's ubicada en el 7535 de North Kendall Drive en Miami, Florida.
There is so it should be retail theft. What was it? Multiple occurrence?
Right. I don't know if it's gonna be, maybe just name one.
No, it's $500 one
Oh, I
day.
missed a 500, sorry.
Then it's 131 from October 7th and $170 from October 13th.
So then it would be aggregated.
Entonces, de la lectura indica su señoría que tienen múltiples incidentes, uno por un valor de $500, otro por un valor de $131 el 7 de octubre y el otro por otro valor diferente del 13 de octubre. La fiscalía concuerda en que debería ser con agravantes entonces.
There's probable cause for the charge of setting a bond. Pretrial services alternate bond, it's $2,500. Have a nice day.
Muy bien, entonces le voy a permitir salida con supervisión del programa de servicios previo a juicio, confianza alternativa de $2,500. Tenga buen día.
Next we have Ricardo Carius. Sir, you were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer and petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for the charges. You were ordered to stay away from the Ross store at 11825 South Dixie Highway in Pinecrest, Florida. You are not allowed to go to that Ross store. You must stay away from there. He has convictions from June for theft. I'm setting a bond. Count one, fleeing and eluding a police officer. I'll set it at $1,500. Count two, petty theft is $500. Have a nice day. Next is Joseph Braley, age 10.
Mr. Brady has 2 misdemeanor bench warrants, Judge. She'll go over to agreement.
All right, thank you. Sir, you were arrested for possession of methamphetamine and possession of drug paraphernalia. Another case is burglary to an unoccupied dwelling and petty theft. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So you had a pipe with residue and some 3 bags of methamphetamine, so in a grinder. There's probable cause on F25 23755. Count 1 is $2,500 for possession of a controlled substance. Count 2, possession of drug paraphernalia is $500. Let me review the other case, the burglary case. It's from August 31st of 2025. There's probable cause for count 1, the burglary to the unoccupied dwelling, and count 2. There's probable cause for, should be petty theft or first degree misdemeanor, and you are ordered to stay away from 858 Euclid Avenue in Miami Beach, Florida, this apartment building. No contact with the victim at that apartment. Stay away from it, sir. Count 1 is $75. Count 2 is $500 bond. Good day, sir. Next, Matos, page 11. Good morning, Mr. Matos. You were arrested for.
Mr. Matos is the bond.
Oh, where's Matos? Sorry.
Bond out.
Was a bond out?
Yes. Matos is a bond out.
Thank you. Carlos Benitez, page 11.
We speak Spanish now.
Thank you. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos
Sir,
días, señor.
Sorry.
Usted fue arrestado por estar en tenencia de cocaína. Le asigno el abogado de oficio para que le represente.
How long have you been living in Miami?
¿Hace cuánto que usted vive en Miami?
Desde 2010. No, del 2011.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, the interpreter needs repetition. Señor, ¿puede hablar un poquito más cerca del micrófono y repetir?
Oh, perdón. Sí.
Repita
Ok.
su respuesta.
All right, pre-trial alternate bond.
Judge, how long did he say? I didn't hear.
What?
The interpreter was trying to get the repetition.
I didn't hear how long he said he was in Miami.
¿Cuánto tiempo lleva en Miami?
Yo vine. 2011. 2011.
Since 2011.
Okay, pre-trial alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day.
Muy bien, va a salir con supervisión del programa de servicios previo a juicio, alternativamente $2,500 de fianza. Tenga buen día.
Next is Peralta Peterson, page 12. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for possession with intent to sell cocaine, possession of cocaine, and possession of drug paraphernalia. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
They observed the hand-to-hand. They found some drugs, but not much of a stash. Maybe reduce the bond a little bit.
All right. Count 1, possession with intent to sell cocaine. We'll set it at $4,000, count 2, possession of cocaine, $1,000, count 3, possession of drug paraphernalia. Wait a minute. What is paraphernalia? I don't see anything. RO, release outright.
He is homeless, Your Honor. Would you consider?
It's sale.
Okay.
Fine. Next is Kwame Thomas, page 12. Good morning. You were arrested for possession of oxycodone and resisting an officer with violence. I appoint the public defender's office for you. So there's probable cause for the charges. Pre-trial, you'll take them.
Resisting
Oh, he's homeless.
with,
Yeah.
no,
Oh, it's resisting with?
that's what it's charged with.
He pulled away. The detective officer grabbed him. The detective grabbed him.
Right, he pushed away from the officers.
The allegation that he was making a phone call.
Yeah, I think he's resisting without. I'm sorry, see with.
Your Honor, I think there's a legal duty.
Tap alternate bond. Count 1 is $2,500 for possession of a controlled substance. Count 2, resisting without, is $500.
He's not homeless, Your Honor. To do free trial services.
They don't take that. Give him tap. You don't take without? Count 2 is only probable cause for resisting without. You don't take that. Tap. Next is Regine Gomez. I think he has a bondsman here. Bondsman, you got to raise your hand when I'm on your case. I know you're here. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
You have a bondsman here. You were arrested for armed trafficking in cocaine, armed trafficking in MDMA, armed trafficking in LSD, and possession of a controlled substance while armed. No, I'm sorry, armed possession of a controlled substance, ketamine, armed trafficking in Adderall or amphetamine, armed possession, what does it say? Armed possession of mushrooms, a controlled substance, armed possession of marijuana. So, sir, can you afford to hire a lawyer?
Yes, ma'am.
You want me to reset the case in the afternoon to give you a chance to have a lawyer present? Because I think these are non-bondable offenses. There's 3 life felonies. Want to reset in the afternoon, give you a chance to hire a lawyer. Dave, how much do you need for armed trafficking in LSD? Is it 1 gram or 4 grams or 2 grams?
LSD, it's over 1 gram.
Okay. So this goes back to October 30th.
Well, Judge, it is, let's see. So
In the-
just, right, a sale to a CI and then a search warrant.
Yeah, he had a gun in the closet where drugs were. So basically you're looking at no bond. You may want to have a lawyer here. Do you want me to reset it in the afternoon, give you a chance to get a lawyer?
Your Honor, he's going to contact an attorney.
What?
He's going to contact an attorney.
Thank you. I'll reset the case in the afternoon. Next, Luis Flores, page 13. Sir, I'll get a lawyer to come in for the afternoon calendar for like 1:45, 2 o'clock, okay? Probably more like 2 o'clock the way we're going, which is not good because I haven't. Lewis Forms is next. Sir, good morning. You were arrested for driving as a habitual traffic offender. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. He's not eligible for pretrial, huh? His kidnapping, his serious prison sentence.
Right, and then some recent convictions from last month.
Tap off at $2,500.
It's
No
overstates
driving.
objection.
What?
It's overstates objection.
Oh, because it's wait, you has a conviction from September.
Last month.
Oh gosh, no tap, straight bond, 2,500, no driving unless you have a valid license. Next, Cameron Johnson, age 13. Morning, sir. You are arrested for possession of prescription without a prescription, possession with intent to sell cannabis, possession of drug paraphernalia, lawful possession of 4 or fewer identifications. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Let me review probable cause. All right, I'll find probable cause. So count is eligible for pretrial. Pretrial services, alternate bond. Count 1, possession of a prescription drug without a prescription is $150. It was for the Adderall pill, I guess. Count 2, possession of cannabis, intent to sell. Yeah, he had a lot. I'll set that at $1,000. Count 3, possession of drug paraphernalia, $500. Count 4, unlawful possession of 4 or fewer identifications is $500. Fine, I'll order him. Next, Tyler on page 13. Good afternoon. Good morning, sir. You were arrested for aggravated battery and false imprisonment. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So is it aggravated battery or child abuse? It's child abuse. He had to go to the hospital for an x-ray to see if he broke her nose. He thought the 16-year-old took his gummies. Neither in the nose. It looks like an aggravated battery, actually. Or child abuse. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim. His initials are KAW. No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and any place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. And sir, you return to the victim's residence one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. If the victim's moved out, you can go back, but if she's still living there, you got to find somewhere else to go. You can return there one time only within 48 hours of your release from jail. You must be accompanied by a police officer so that you can retrieve your personal clothing, health items, medication, personal business-related paperwork, and work tools. If you go to the victim's home without the police, or if you stay there, you will be arrested. Do you understand the stay away orders?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'm setting a bond. Count one is $5,000. Count two is $5,000 for the false imprisonment. Good day, sir. Next, Jill Alvarez, page 13.
Mr. Alvarez, say for immigration.
He speaks Spanish, Your Honor.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for two counts of trafficking in crystal meth, one count of possession with intent to sell fentanyl, and one count of possession with intent to sell crystal meth.
Buenas tardes, señor. Usted fue arrestado por dos acusaciones de andar en tenencia de metanfetamina en intención de tráfico, además de haber estado en tenencia con intención de venta de fentanilo. Your Honor, what was the third one?
Possession with intent to sell crystal meth.
Y además de haber estado en tenencia con la intención de venta de cristales de metanfetamina.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Le asigno el abogado de oficio para que le represente.
So there's a sale on October 21st.
Your Honor, can you repeat for the interpreter?
A sale of crystal meth on October 21st. It was 14 grams.
Muy bien, aquí se indica que hubo una venta el 21 de octubre por 14 gramos.
And then another one on the 23rd.
Y otra el 23, dice la fiscalía.
And then the search warrant, but they didn't find much.
Y después hubo una busca de cateo, pero no hallaron mucho.
They found a 1.1 gram of fentanyl with cocaine and 0.7 grams of crystal meth.
Cocaína y 0.7 de cristales de metanfetamina.
So counts 1 and 2, there's probable cause for trafficking in amphetamines. It's a $1,500 bond count 1 and $15,000 bond count 1, $15,000 bond count 2.
En los cargos 1 y 2 tenemos $15,000 de fianza en cada uno.
Count 3, there's probable cause for possession of fentanyl. That will be $2,500.
En la acusación de tenencia de fentanilo de 3,000, la acusación número 3 van a ser $2,500 de fianza.
Count 4, there's probable cause for possession of the crystal meth. That will be a $2,500 bond.
Y la acusación número 4, la tenencia de cristales de metanfetamina, $2,500 de fianza.
Have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Next is Ursel King, page 14. Good morning, Mr. King. You were arrested for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. All right, there's for 2 counts of aggravated assault with a firearm. So you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Timothy and Drell Everson and Sunita Devandra Everson. No contact with these alleged victims, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victims through social media or other electronic means. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victims, their home and school and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs. Do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, munition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm setting a bond. It's $5,000 bond each count. Listen, if you want to see your child, you got to go to family court and go and file a petition to determine paternity and ask a family court judge to give you a parenting plan and time sharing schedule. All right? It's the only way you're going to see your child. I mean, it makes it easy so you don't have to get arrested trying to go see your child. There's a self-help office on the 24th floor of the Los Thomas Courthouse Center. They do it on your own, or you can hire a lawyer. If you go there, they sell a package for like $65. If you can't afford it, they'll waive the fee. You fill it out. They review it with you after you fill it out, and then you can file it with the clerk of court. It's a petition to determine paternity. And if you cannot afford the filing fee for the clerk of court, the clerk will waive the fee for you. So there's nothing stopping you from going to court to try and establish your parental rights, know what days to see your child. And if anybody wants to deny you, then you call the police and they'll assist. Okay, but you can't do things on your own where you get arrested. All right? Have a good day. Next is Fordham. Hi, Mr. Fordham.
Oh, Your Honor.
How you doing? All right, you got arrested for petty theft, 2 or more convictions. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. He's stealing detergent and dryer sheets. 18.
Too many priors, Judge. He's got 180 from January and then 30 days from earlier this month in jail.
I can't do it. No, can't. Well, October 18th was a battery.
But there was 180 earlier this year, multiple arrests this year, jail sentences last year.
All right, order to stay away from the Dollar Tree store at 32957 South Dixie Highway in Florida City, Florida. You're not allowed to go to that location. You must stay away from there. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, I'll set a bond. Guess $1,000, $1,000 bond. Good luck to you. Jose Ramirez Mendoza is next.
He speaks Spanish.
Thank you.
He has a hold for immigration.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an occupied structure, tampering with a victim, and battery.
Muy bien, señor, buenos días. Usted fue arrestado por allanamiento a una estructura no ocupada, al tratar de influenciar a una víctima y agresión física. Y además, correccionales indica que tiene retención por parte de autoridades migratorias.
All right, you also have an immigration.
Se le reitera, tiene retención por parte de migración.
So I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Se le asigna el abogado de oficio para que le represente.
So it's definitely a dwelling and it probably should be a burglary with a battery.
Looks like a burglary with a battery.
Definitivamente esto es una morada y esto debería ser un allanamiento con agresión física.
There's probable cause for the charges.
Tenemos motivo fundado para estas acusaciones.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, Ulanus de Leon.
Señora, a usted se le ordena estar alejado de la presunta víctima del caso, Yulenis de León.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No se le permite tener contacto con la víctima de forma directa ni indirecta, ni a través de terceras partes, ni por teléfono, ni por escrito.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede contactar a la víctima a través de los medios sociales ni dispositivos electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que estar a todo momento 500 pies alejado de la casa de la víctima, escuela a la que asista o centro de trabajo en el que trabaje.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
Usted no puede involucrarse en ninguna actividad delictiva, usted no puede estar en tenencia ni utilizar ningún tipo de droga ilícita.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Usted no puede utilizar, comprar, portar o estar en tenencia de ningún tipo de arma de fuego o munición.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest department and file a receipt with the court.
Tiene que entregar cualquier arma de fuego, munición o permiso para portar armas ocultas que usted tenga a la estación policial que le quede más cercana y el recibo que ahí le den presentarlo ante el tribunal.
Do you understand the stay away order?
¿Comprende la orden de alejamiento?
Sí, señor.
Yes, ma'am.
You count one, there's probable cause for burglary with an assault or battery, which is a first-degree felony punishable by life in prison.
Tenemos motivo fundado para la acusación número 1 de allanamiento con acometimiento de agresión física. Esto es un delito mayor en primer grado, punible con esta cadena perpetua.
Are you filing a motion?
Yes, I can file it this afternoon.
Okay, I'm going to grant the state's motion for pretrial detention pending final hearing and hold you with no bond.
Muy bien, le retengo sin fianza, otorgando la petición o moción de la Fiscalía de detención previa a juicio pendiente de decisión o fallo final.
Count two, there's probable cause for tampering with the victim. I'll set that at $2,500.
Cargo número 2, motivo fundado en la acusación de tratar de influenciar a una víctima, $2,500 de fianza.
In count three, battery, I'll set it at $1.
Y $1 de fianza en la acusación número 3 de agresión física.
Have a good day.
With the
Tenga buen día.
As an immigration hold too.
Y se reitera la retención por parte de migración.
Next is Dion Map, page 14. Do you need to get the attorney's email for the,
Judge, Mr. Mapp is out on probation, F 25-9730.
hold for the division judge? Ms. Smith, could you give Ms. Seth your
Judge, I was just gonna send it to the PDE filer
Fine,
email
that's-
address.
Good morning, sir. You were arrested for, now it's good afternoon. You were arrested for possession of a short barrel rifle, shotgun, or machine gun, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon or delinquent, and contributing to the delinquency or dependency of a child. You're also on probation. There's a hold for you to see the division judge on Monday. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. So, let's see, is a probation check? That is, yes, there are two firearms inside the residence. All right, so there's probable cause for count one, count two, and what's count three? Simply in the home.
Because he told the minor to take the charges for him.
Oh.
$2 on it.
All right, $1 on count 3. So count 1 is possession of a barrel rifle, shotgun, or machine gun is a $7,500 bond. Count 2, possession of a firearm by a convicted felon or delinquent, $7,500. Count 3, I'll find probable cause, it'll be $1. And you'll see your judge Monday. Good day, sir. Next is Minor, we'll do this one, no. Minor Hernandez Perez. He's out on bonds, full for F 25-23749. Iris, I can't deal with this now. I'm not stopping court because some attorney can't get somebody out of jail.
Your Honor, Mr. Hernandez Perez needs Spanish interpreter.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied structure. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenos días, señor. Usted fue arrestado por allanamiento en una estructura no ocupada. Le asigno al abogado de oficio para que le represente.
So he's out on bond. He has the hold. He has 3 arrest affidavits, excuse me.
Entonces, usted estaba fuera bajo fianza, tiene retención. Tenemos 3 informes de arresto, perdón.
So on the first case, it's F25-23749. It's a burglary to the unoccupied structure as he went and removed, I guess, what is it? A box from the victim's fruit stand.
Entonces, aquí se indica en el caso F25-23749 del allanamiento de esta estructura no ocupada que él estaba retirando una caja de los sellos de comida de la víctima.
There's probable cause for the charge.
Tenemos motivo fundado para las acusaciones.
You were ordered to stay away from the Rubio's farm at 29220 Southwest 177th Avenue in Miami, Florida.
A usted se le ordena estar alejado de las granjas Rubio, que están en el 29220 del suroeste 177 Avenida en Miami, Florida.
Your bond on this is $2,500.
$2,500 de fianza.
The next case is F25-23748. That's a burglary to an unoccupied structure from October 29th.
El siguiente caso es el F25-23748 del el 29 de octubre, también allanamiento de estructura no ocupada.
He's going back to the same place, Rubio's farm, and stealing fruit.
Está regresando al mismo lugar, a las granjas Rubio, y está hurtando frutas.
The bond is $2,500 with that probation.
Tenemos $500 de fianza en este caso sin probatoria.
Then the third case is F25-23747. That's from October 30th. The charge is burglary to an unoccupied structure.
El siguiente caso es el que termina en el 23747 del 30 de octubre y a este no tiene probatoria indicado de allanamiento de estructura no ocupada.
He's going there after 2 in the morning and stealing fruit out of the refrigerator.
Está yendo allí pasadas las 2 de la mañana y está hurtando frutas del refrigerador, de las refrigeradoras.
The bond is $2,500.
La fianza es de $2,500.
You stay away from that farm, sir. Have a nice day.
Por favor, señor, manténgase alejado de esas granjas. Tenga buen día.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir. You're going to see your judge Monday, okay? You're on probation.
Usted va a estar viendo al juez el lunes, usted está en probatoria.
Next on page 15, we have Ulysses Gonzalez Tejeda.
He refused, Judge. He also has a hold for immigration.
He refused yesterday in the morning, then it was NBC in the afternoon. You want me to recite in the afternoon? Or you want to waive his presence now?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, which case is this?
Mr. Ulysses Gonzalez refused court.
Okay, thank you.
You want to waive his presence? It's the third time it's said. It's a second refusal.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. Count 1, burglary to the unoccupied dwelling, $7,500. Count 2, grand theft is $2,500. For the record, appointing the public defender's office, waiving presence. Next case is Holly Newman, page 16.
Nunez, Judge.
He what?
He refused.
He refused. Let me review. There's probable cause for the charge. All right, so reset it for the afternoon. Then there's Gerardo Gonzalez, page 16.
Gonzalez refused.
It's battery by a detainee. Is he being held to a bond?
I'll waive his presence, Mom.
All right, I'll appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. So he started. I'll set the bond at $1,500. John Nelly, age 16, is he hospital? Reset 1D.
Yes, Your Honor.
Reset 1D. Christian Montaigne Castillo, reset 1D.
4D.
Reset 1D. I don't know if we could just waive his presence and just let it go into division at this point. I don't. Oops, sorry. Then we have Antonio Adams, page 17.
Adams refused.
You want to presence?
Yeah.
You reset it.
I'll waive.
Appoint the public defender's office, waiving presence. There's probable cause, $5,000 bond. And we one more. We have Benjamin Holly, page 8.
Hollis refused.
All right, one second. Right, so Hollis uses battery by a detainee. Do you want to witness presence?
Yes, please.
There's probable cause for the charge, $2,500 bond, waive his presence. We're done with the morning. Want to start at 1:45?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know. It's a bit of a luncheon. I don't think I'm gonna go now. Hi, let's see everybody at 1:45.
Recording stopped.
I saw you this morning, I think it's.
Recording in progress.
Motion for pretrial detention. Need the calendar. Hello and good afternoon. Welcome to Felony First Appearance Hearings. I am Judge Mindy Glazer. I will be presiding today. The video for first appearance hearings has been played to all defendants. I need everybody to please stand up, raise your right hand, and be sworn in by our clerk.
Buenas tardes, se presenta la juez Wendy Glazer. Están aquí para su primera comparecencia. Por favor, levántese para prestar juramento.
Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Say I do.
Jura que el testimonio que va a dar es la verdad, toda la verdad y nada más que la verdad. De ser así, dígalo, juro.
All right, thank you. Please be seated.
Madam Interpreter, please raise your right hand. Do you swear that you will well and faithfully interpret from English to Spanish, Spanish to English the questions asked and answers given to the best of your ability, and that you have such ability?
I do, Maria Pozueta, for the record.
Thank you. If there's anybody here for our case on Zoom, please type the defendant's name in the chat room.
Si hay alguien aquí en la plataforma Zoom para hablar relacionados con los acusados, por favor ponga su nombre en el chat.
All right, let's begin. Can the attorneys announce, please state?
Vanessa F. on behalf of the state.
Good afternoon.
APD Sophia Smith, the record.
Good afternoon.
Representa la fiscal y la abogada de la defensa.
For some papers. I don't know if there's any attorneys here. I know Mr. Alian was here earlier on something. I don't know who's the gentleman on Zoom. What's your name, sir? Metro West 2?
Gerald Daniels,
Gerald.
number 32.
I need number 32. Gerald Daniels.
It's an added charge on his misdemeanor battery case. He received bond GPS.
Number 32. So the end.
Page 11.
How many pages are there? Happy Friday. Actually 11. Mr. Sit, what's your name again, sir?
Gerald Daniels.
Jeremy.
Gerald Daniels.
Gerald.
Yes. Yes, Your Honor. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
For the paperwork, you got to give me a minute. The clerk just walked in. Sir, you got arrested for battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I organized the trials though. Stay away order. Okay, so let me repeat this. There's probable cause for the charge. Don't fight at the jail. And set it at, I don't know what his priors are. City, okay with what? 1,500?
That's fine.
$1,500 bond. Have a nice day, sir.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Have a nice day. Good luck to you. Berta Acosta, page 1.
Your Honor, for Mr. Daniels?
1,500. Also, there was an attorney here earlier, and I guess in my haste to get out of here, I didn't address it. But an attorney says, called my JA on Velasquez Estrada about, is that the one? Yeah. It's Mr. Alian. He says his client had a $1 bond. He was trying to post it. They had an immigration hold.
Your Honor, but Velasquez Estrada, that one that's on chat, that's a misdemeanor. It's not a felony.
Oh, I know. I guess, listen, I know who he is. His mom used to be a clerk.
Okay.
So years ago. So he was trying to help him out. Okay. He's good. He couldn't get his client out. They said they didn't come in time for immigration. They wouldn't let him post his $1 bond. That's why. All right. Good afternoon, Miss. Who's this? You give it back.
Miss Acosta, she speaks Spanish.
This is Berta Acosta, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, ma'am. You speak English?
Spanish.
Spanish, please. You were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Buenas tardes, señora. Fue arrestada por una agresión con agravantes, con un arma mortífera. Voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Actually, ma'am, do you own your own home? You may have to hire a private lawyer.
Señora, usted es propietaria de su vivienda, puede que tenga que contratar un abogado particular. No le oigo, señora. Le pregunta a la juez si es propietaria de su vivienda.
Yes.
¿Sí? Yes.
qualify for a public defender, you're going to have to hire a private lawyer.
No, entonces no reúne los requisitos para que se le asigne el abogado de oficio. Va a tener que contratar a un abogado particular.
You want me to reset the case for tomorrow, or you want to waive the lawyer's presence and I'll set a bond now so you can try and get out of jail quicker?
Quiere que retrase su caso para mañana para que para darle tiempo para que contrate un abogado.
Your Honor, if we can clarify with the interpreter whether she owns it or she pays a mortgage on the house. I'm not sure she understood the question.
Excuse me, you know, the sound on my end is not coming very well. Do you have problems hearing me?
No, interpreter, we can hear you.
Okay. Sorry, counsel, can you repeat your sentence, please?
Ms. Smith, repeat what you said, please.
Your Honor, it sounds like she rents at the house and is not the owner. If the interpreter please ask whether she owns or she's a renter.
Sí, ella no es la propietaria, sino que dirige la casa.
Sí, señora.
I can't hear her.
Le explico.
Can I explain myself?
Ok, señora, mire, el asunto que yo tengo, esta amistad es vía estar aquí en Miami. Se fueron para Orlando. Me dejaron la casa para cuidarla. ¿Ok?
The owners went to Orlando and they left me the house to take care of it.
Mm-hmm. You own the home? Is your name on the deed? Because I'm looking it up now.
Propiedad.
Usted es propietaria, estoy mirando la escritura.
Escritura, ¿y no dice, ahí qué dice? Ahí no
What deed? What does it say?
Do you own real estate in Miami-Dade County?
Es propietaria de bienes inmuebles, de algún bien inmueble en Miami.
Esta propiedad se está vendiendo. Esta propiedad no es mía.
That property is being sold. It is not mine.
So just the registered owner is an Ana Diaz. I don't think she actually owns it.
Oh, fine, I'll appoint the public defender's office.
Ok, bien, parece que usted se ha mirado que usted no es la propietaria y entonces van a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que la represente.
So there's probable cause based upon the video that the victim provided to the officers.
Ok, la fiscal dice que hay base legal, dado que hay un vídeo que la víctima proporcionó a la policía.
Also, what's interesting is she's got a Texas driver's license. I don't know how long she's been in South Florida.
Otra cosa interesante es que tiene una licencia de conductora de taxi. No sé cuánto tiempo ha estado en el sur de la Florida.
Ma'am, you are, so, you know, Ms. Smith, it's Friday afternoon. I'm going to try not to get upset. You have no right to turn off that microphone. This is not a private conversation you are having with your client. And if you turn it off again, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court.
Sorry, Your Honor, I just didn't want to interrupt since with Your Honor. It wasn't intentional.
That's upsetting me. Go ahead. How long have you lived in Miami?
Hablando con la abogada de la defensa.
¿Cuánto tiempo estás viviendo aquí en Miami, your home state?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha estado viviendo aquí en Miami? I'm sorry, Your Honor, I cannot hear very well.
She's not saying a word or I can't hear her. What?
¿Cuánto tiempo ha estado viviendo en Miami?
Año.
¿Cuánto? Póngase más cerca del micrófono.
Un año.
Un año.
Thank you. You were ordered to stay away from the alleged victim whose initials are JSP.
Se le ordena que se mantenga alejada de la víctima cuyas iniciales son JSD.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima directa o indirectamente, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's home and school and place of employment at all times.
Y tiene que permanecer mínimamente a 500 pies de la víctima, del lugar donde trabaje, donde estudie, el lugar donde se encuentre la víctima.
And if you're living there with the victim, you're going to have to go there one time only with a police officer.
Y si vive con la víctima, se le va a permitir que vaya solamente una vez a la casa con una escolta policial.
Within 48 hours of being released from jail.
Estoy de acuerdo. Señora.
En un plazo de 48 horas desde que haya sido puesta en libertad de la cárcel.
Go retrieve the personal belongings.
Estoy de acuerdo
A recoger sus pertenencias personales. I agree with you.
Estoy de acuerdo. Tengo long cáncer, tengo quimioterapia, el señor no me ha pagado, el pleito ayer fue porque él no me pagó.
All right, señora, no diga nada, por favor. Everything you tell her, everything you say can be used against you. Please don't talk about the facts of the case.
Le dice la juez que no hable de los hechos del caso porque todo lo que diga está siendo grabado.
Do you have another place you can stay? That's not in the same home as the victim.
¿Tiene otro lugar donde pueda vivir? Que no sea el lugar donde está la víctima.
Espero que hoy que salga en la noche ya no esté tus cosas ahí, ¿verdad? Y que me pague los 3 meses que me debe renta.
He owes me 3 months of rent. That's why I'm here.
3 meses de renta y ayer le di $20.
You're here because you threatened him with a knife. That being said, the victim has a superior right over the owner or landlord's agent over to stay in the property. He has a superior right over you.
Está usted aquí porque le amenazó con un cuchillo y la víctima tiene una superioridad legal de quedarse en el domicilio. Tiene superioridad sobre usted.
Ma'am, do you have another place you can stay that's not in that home?
¿Tiene algún otro lugar donde quedarse que no sea en ese domicilio?
No, señora.
No.
¿Dónde vivir fría él?
I was asked because I was going to release you to a program, but I never said a bond.
Agradecido.
State, what bond do you want?
3,500.
How much?
3,500.
I'll give a $3,000 bond.
Se le pone una fianza de $2,000.
2,000, Your Honor?
No, I said 3,000. They
I'm
want.
sorry, $3,000, perdón. $3,000.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
De renta que son $1,200 más lo que le presté para la goma de ayer.
The rent is $1,200.
Pues dinero que me pague mi dinero de mi renta y de mi goma.
Ma'am, it's a civil matter. If somebody owes rent, you have to go to civil court and file an eviction action. You can't.
Si alguien le debe renta, tiene que ir a un tribunal civil y pedir una orden de desalojo.
Okay.
Have a nice day. Good luck to you.
Your Honor, can I disconnect and reconnect again to see
Okay, sure.
if I get a better sound quality?
Well, before you, okay, no problem. Yoala Suarez, is she here?
No, she refused, Your Honor.
She refused. At this point, Ms. Smith, would you like to waive her presence? Otherwise, I can assure you she'll still be here on Monday.
Yes, Your Honor, I can waive the presence.
Thank you. Appoint the public defender's office, waive presence. There's probable cause. Are you okay if I lower the bond? Maybe she'll be able to-
She's got a hold anyways. It's fine, Judge.
Okay, I'll set her bond at $1,500. Yes, I forgot to use the whole. Appoint public defender's office, waive presence bond is $1,500.
Is that what the judge?
That's the hold. That's the hold for F23-18682, F22-14440C.
All right.
And Ms. Smith, feel free to turn off your microphone if you're speaking privately with him, okay?
Okay.
No problem. I have no problem. But when you're trying to speak to me and I need to hear what you're saying about certain stuff, you gotta unmute it. Because otherwise I go cuckoo, okay?
No, I understand and I apologize. I just didn't want Your Honor to be interrupted, so I was trying to make it.
All right. No, thank you. You're very kind. Thank you. Okay, next is Ms. Clarissa Pittman. Hello, Ms. Pittman. Good afternoon, ma'am. All right. You were arrested for strong arm robbery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Yes.
So Judge, I don't have the victim's name for a stay away order. I don't see any criminal history, but I think that there is probable cause.
Okay, so it's like little traffic accident. Right. Victim goes to the hospital for dislocated shoulder. And so what did she do? She grabbed the phone for the photos of the kids. She confessed and showed him where the phone was on the count as well. All right, there's probable cause. Stay away from whoever the victim is. It wasn't a car accident. That's sort of, she has no priors. How long have you lived in Miami?
I lived in Miami all my life.
Is it a strong arm or a snatch?
Let's see.
Oh, struggle with the victim for the phone.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. There's probable cause for the charge. I'll give her pretrial. She has no pretrial. I'll order her in $5,000. You're have a good day. Don't stay in trouble.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead. Next is Bonita Jackson on page 1. Good afternoon, ma'am. You were, and also, by the way, if there's any victims here on a case, please type the name of the case you're here for, or raise your hand if I'm on your case and I didn't call you. Okay. I saw somebody here with same name as Pittman. Who's that?
Maiden family.
For Yolanda Pittman, if Miss Bonita was your mama, I'm sorry, what was Miss Pittman's first name? Miss Clarissa, if that was your mom, she said, I released you to get out of jail for free to a program, okay? I don't know if that was her. Okay. I go back here. All right, now, Miss Jackson, you were arrested for aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. Are you visiting here? You live here?
No, I'm kind of like visiting. I was on South Beach doing some work.
Okay, that's don't talk about the facts, as anything you say can be used against you.
No problem.
No, I guess it's probable cause for the charge. You're ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are AM. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, through third parties. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, their home, school, place of employment. You understand the stay away order?
Yes.
Stayed. Do you have prior out of county?
Let me see. I see some prior arrests. 1 second.
Set a bond, $2,500, have a stay.
Thank you.
2 counts, Your Honor.
Oh, 2,500 count 1, $500 count 2. Have a nice day.
Just straight.
Next, Stacy, page 2.
Added charge.
Good afternoon, ma'am. You were arrested for a battery by a detainee on another detainee. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There is probable cause for the charge. Your bond will be $1,500. Have a good day. Do you need the victim's name, or was it here? Can you give the PD the victim's name, please?
I was.
The victim is Natalia Harrell.
Harrell?
Harrell, yes, with H.
Thank you. Have a nice day. Please don't fight at the gym. Next is Dawn Manderson, page 2.
Dawn Manderson.
She's out on probation. I don't know if there's a hold. This case may predate. It's the point.
Corrections, is this added?
She came in on a fugitive warrant from Manny C County, no bonds, and she has the 2 probation warrants being held, no bonds. So they added this case.
Good afternoon, ma'am. You were arrested for uttering a forged instrument, 2 counts, grand theft, 2 counts, 3 counts of fraudulent use of personal identification, 1 count of organized scheme to defraud. And I will appoint the public defender's office for you. It goes back to April 28th of 2023. So the victim's identity was used to cash checks of $1,262 and another one for $1,900. I guess that was on February 8th of 2023. Somebody was impersonating the so a detective was able to identify the female as Miss Manderson. So there were account holders for both checks. It says victims 2, 3, and confirmed checks for fraudulent. All right, you are ordered to stay away from the JP Morgan Chase Bank at 18255 Northwest 57th Avenue in Miami, Florida. You're not allowed to go to the location of the bank and you must stay away from there. I don't know if you want to hold.
I think she's already no bond. Right, corrections?
All right, no hold. What do you want me to set the bond? Just from 20.
You want to do maybe there's a bunch of counts, 1,000 each count?
Sounds good to me. How many total counts in total? 8? That count 1 through 8, $1,000 each count. Have a nice day. What's the bank? J. Morgan. Next case is Roosevelt Williams.
Judge, can we pass this to see if there's an officer who logs on? Officer Bourne, if you're here, can you raise your hand on Zoom?
Somebody's here for him.
I think maybe a family member, but not the officer.
Daughter. Wasn't she here the other day? I'll pass it. We're waiting on an officer for probable cause hearing. Page 4, Terry Bradley. Right. You know, Ms. Smith, if you have any PC arguments, you got to chime in.
Yes, I know, Your Honor. Terry Bradley. Inside here. He's coming, Judge.
Okay. I'll wait for him. I'm not going anywhere.
Right, and he's pushing a wheelchair.
Oh, okay. I'm so rushed. Good afternoon, Mr. Bradley. Sir, you were arrested for sale of cocaine, possession of cocaine, attempted to with physical evidence, possession of drug paraphernalia, and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
No objection to splitting the bond on 1 and 2, but the defendant's got some priors out of county. He was released from prison 2018. He did 4 years for theft and fraud.
All right, count 1, sale of cocaine will be $5,000. Count 2, possession of cocaine is $2,500. Count 3, attempted tampering with evidence, I'll set it at $1. Count 4, possession of drug paraphernalia will be $500. Have a nice day, sir. And then 1 more, resisting without, count 5 is $500.
And count 2, is it 500 or 2,500?
$2,500, count 2. Next, Moses Davidson. Age.
Mr. Brad. What's his name? David. Hold it. Hold it. Keep coming, Joyce. So, okay. Step in the box there, please.
Good afternoon, Mr. Davidson. You were arrested for delivery of a controlled substance to a child and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges.
Your Honor, there's no age listed on the A form.
It said juvenile.
I see that she said that, but there's no evidence on the form that she acted.
It's enough. State, let me hear from you.
Right, she was born in 08.
She's 17. Unless when's her birthday? Oh, yeah, 08? She's
Yeah,
17.
January of 08.
No, an 08, one at home was 08. No, it's 17. Remember, 08 is 17. Unless she was born to the end of October through December, then she's 16. Anyway, you're ordered to stay away from alleged victim whose initials are KB. No contact with that alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties, and you must stay at least 500 feet away from their home, school, and place of employment at all times. Do you understand the stay away orders?
Yes, son.
All right.
It could also be a contributing to the delinquency.
That's a better, yeah, that's.
I don't, well, I mean.
It's not an F1.
Right.
Yeah, she was gonna smoke the marijuana, but then she saw put some crystal stuff in there. She wasn't interested. Count one should be probable cause contributing to the delinquency of minor. That's a misdemeanor, right?
Yes.
It's an M1, right, or no? M1.
Yes.
So, you have a place to stay or no? An address, or are you home?
Yeah, she came in on some bench warrants requesting a bond.
He has issues. They were giving him money for food. Do you have a house? Are you homeless or no? Do you have a place to stay?
Yes,
Who do you live with?
I live with my tech.
With your what?
I live at in Athens, 15423 Southwest.
Who do you live with?
My friend of mine.
You live with a friend?
Yeah,
Okay. How long have you lived in Miami for?
my whole life.
Okay. I don't know if he qualifies. He's 2 misdemeanors. But he came in on 2 bench warrants. Did he go see a judge yet on the bench warrants?
Yes, I do.
Yes,
Okay. I'm gonna give him pretrial services with an alternate bond. Count 1 is $500 and count 2 battery is $1,000. I'll order him include with trial the 2 bench warrants. Let me have the first one. AGE66ME. What is that for?
no driver's license. That's the only one I have him in custody on.
Okay. The other one says no bond. AJE69E.
Oh, it does. Hold on, let me check now.
The alternate's $1. What's HE 69E?
I don't have the chart because it's not on the job.
All right, then I can only deal with what's here. So include with that is no valid driver's license with pretrial. Sir, good luck to you. You're going to have 2 separate court dates, one for traffic court and one in felony court, and that will be in about 60 days. So make sure you call all of your court dates and stay in touch with your lawyer, okay? You don't want to miss court again.
Oh, really?
And stay away from the victim in this case.
You're on the AJ.
Don't you know the word jail bait? When they're under 18, you got to stay away from these kids, okay? Have a good day.
The AJ 69E Judge Corsini, it was released outright.
Thank you.
So it's only 66 ME pretrial to $1.
Right. $1 on HAE 6ME $1. All right. This is Ronnie Villarreal.
Villarreal. Where's Villa?
Let me know when you have Roosevelt. Well, oh, we're ready. We're waiting for the officer for Roosevelt.
Next, Mr. Roosevelt. You speak English?
Good afternoon, Mr. Villarreal. Do you speak English?
Yeah.
All right. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for burglary to an unoccupied dwelling, and I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Fue arrestado por allanamiento a una vivienda desocupada. Voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Sir, you are ordered to stay away from the victim, Jonathan Arvilli.
Se le ordena permanecer alejado de la víctima, Jonathan Arvilli.
No contact with the victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con esta persona ni de manera directa o indirecta, por teléfono, por escrito y a través de terceras personas.
All right, and stay at least 500 feet away from the victim. I said that, stay away from his home, school, and place of employment at all times. And you remember.
Tiene que permanecer mínimamente a 500 pies de la víctima, de su lugar de residencia, de donde trabaje, donde estudie, en cualquier lugar donde la víctima se encuentre.
And also stay away from the victim's residence at 611 Northeast 86th Street in Miami, Florida.
Tiene que permanecer alejado de la residencia de la víctima en el 611 Noreste, calle 86 en Miami, Florida.
State, what do you want me to do? Is it a
I
trespass?
don't know. It may be a trespass.
Yeah. Sir, I'm going to find probable cause. You see that? Ms. Smith, you need to make these arguments.
I'm sorry.
It could be a trespass. We'll find probable cause for trespass. I'll give him the TAP program with an alternate bond of $500.
Hallo que hay motivos fundados para entrada ilegal, por lo tanto le asigno el programa TAP y una fianza alternativa de $500.
You need to come back to court for your arraignment on December 1st at 9 a.m., courtroom 62.
Tiene que volver para la instrucción de cargos el 1 de diciembre a las 9 de la mañana en la sala 62.
Have a nice day, sir.
Que tenga buen día.
Next, Daniel Perez de Villa.
Your Honor, you had him this morning, fugitive from Georgia with no bonds. He waived.
Okay, good afternoon. That's not him.
He contested.
Who is this gentleman? Is this Mr.
Williams?
Who is this?
Roosevelt Williams?
Oh, sir, we're here for probable cause hearing. You got somebody here for you too, but we don't have the officer here. See, you don't want to deal with it now?
But let's pass it to the end, and if the officer doesn't show
I'm going to
up.
pass it to the end, so go have a seat. Okay. Just have a seat. Don't let him take you back. Daniel Gutierrez, the Villa's next.
Daniel. He contested extradition and he has a hold for immigration.
Okay, sir, he's a Spanish interpreter?
Yes, Your Honor, Spanish.
Okay. Sir, you were arrested for burglary to an occupied structure, resisting an officer without violence, and improper exhibition of a weapon.
Señor, se le arrestó por allanamiento de una estructura ocupada, por resistirse a un agente de policía sin violencia y por exhibir de manera inapropiada un arma de fuego.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Okay.
So isn't there another charge? He's in possession of a firearm by somebody who's not here legally in this country.
También tiene otro cargo que es tenencia de un arma de fuego por parte de alguien que está que no está de manera legal en este país.
The first degree felony, I believe.
Es un delito mayor
By
de primer grado.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, Judge, because I know because he's not a felon. It's the alien in possession. I don't know what degree of felony.
Alien in possession of a firearm is still a crime. It wasn't charged.
Parece que hay este cargo que es tenencia de un arma de fuego por parte de un alien.
I don't believe it's PC for improper exhibition. It's just say that he was holding it. And then also, as you know, by structure, you can see whether it was actually occupied. Someone called saying that there was a male laying down.
Okay. Let me take. It says he gave a full confession to what had occurred. State, I think you should look up that charge. I don't know.
He's got an ICE hold, multiple fugitive holds.
That's true.
Bueno, la juez dice a la abogada, a la fiscal, que debería mirar este cargo que han visto, y también la fiscal dice que tiene una retención de inmigración y múltiples retenciones como prófugo.
I don't know if the alien is just an enhancement or a substantive charge.
No sabe la fiscal si el cargo de extranjero de alien es una sanción mayor o es un cargo en sí mismo.
It's a substantive, I believe, but there's probable cause to burglary to the occupied structure because I think he's fleeing from the police. That bond will be, what do you want on the state? 5,000?
That's fine.
$5,000 bond.
Yeah.
La juez halla que hay motivos fundados para el cargo de allanamiento de una estructura ocupada y le pone una fianza de $5,000 por este
Count two,
cargo.
assisting an officer without violence is $500 bond.
El cargo número 2, resistirse a un agente de policía sin violencia, son $500 de fianza.
Count 3 should be improper exhibition of a firearm by an illegal alien. Or by an alien. I don't know, we're not supposed to say illegal, but alien. Unauthorized alien.
El tercer cargo, que es exhibición inapropiada de un arma de fuego por parte de un extranjero indocumentado.
So what do you want? I'll set that bond at what, 5,000 for count 3. He has an immigration hold as well as a warrant for Georgia. Just tell him it's $5,000 bond for count 3, but if you pay your bond, you're still not getting out of jail because you have a warrant for Georgia.
El cargo número 3 son $5,000, pero incluso si paga la fianza no va a poder salir porque tiene una orden de arresto del estado de Georgia y una retención de inmigración.
Okay, have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Next is Anthony Peter Cruz, page 5.
Mr. Peter Cruz is a fugitive from Broward, no bonds.
Broward, you said?
Broward, yes.
Pizza.
Good afternoon, sir. Do you speak English?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You were arrested for grand theft of a vehicle. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. Your bond's $2,500. You have a warrant from Broward, so if you pay the $2,500 bond between now and Sunday, you'll be on our warrant calendar on Monday, and you'll be able to go to Broward. Okay? Have a good day. $2,500 bond. Correction, does he have a bond on his warrant from Broward?
No bond.
Yeah, so if you, once you pay this, you'll be on the warrant calendar. We'll be able to send you to Broward. Thank you.
I'll be with hours.
Say it again.
Who's asked about the timeline about whether
You want, if you pay it between now and tomorrow, I don't know if you pay it by Sunday, you'll be on our calendar Monday to go to Broward. So try and pay it as soon as possible if you can. Okay, you want to Miami. Thank you. Miss T.
is the Fonseca? Fonseca right there?
Huh? You got more? Oh, well, that's okay. Listen. Okay, this is Winston Fonseca Rivera, page 5. Good afternoon.
Yes. You speak Spanish.
Spanish. Sir, you were arrested for strong arm robbery, battery, and attempted criminal mischief.
Señor ha sido arrestado por agresión usando fuerza. Excuse me, Your Honor, could you repeat the last two charges for the interpreter, please?
Of course, strong arm robbery, battery, and attempted criminal mischief.
Sí, por robo usando fuerza, agresión física y por intento de daños a la propiedad.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a nombrar.
He has a
voy
whole.
Okay, I'll listen.
Okay, and also, sir, you have a hold for immigration.
Voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente. Tiene una retención de inmigración.
I need a moment to review the arrest affidavit for probable cause.
Necesito un momento para ver el informe del arresto, a ver si hay ok, base legal.
So, sir, I believe there's probable cause for strong arm robbery, battery, and criminal mischief.
¿Hay ok, base legal para los tres cargos?
So I am at stay away order from the alleged victim, Maricel Mendieta.
Le emito una orden de alejamiento en contra de Maricel Mendieta.
No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto directo o indirecto con esta persona, en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de las redes sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home, school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que permanecer mínimamente a 500 pies de la casa, del hogar de la víctima, de su trabajo o de su lugar de estudios.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No se involucre en actividad penal y no tenga o consuma drogas ilegales.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
No, no compre o esté en posesión de un arma de fuego o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and follow receipt with the court.
Tiene que entregar toda arma de fuego, municiones o permiso de arma oculta a la comisaría de policía más cercana y presentar un recibo a la secretaría del tribunal.
Do you understand the stay away order, sir?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento, señor?
Sí, claro.
Yes, of course.
All right, so I'm setting a bond $4,000, count 1 for strong arm robbery, count 2 battery is $1,000, count 3 criminal mischief is $150.
Por el cargo número 1, robo usando la fuerza, son $4.000 de fianza. Cargo número 2, agresión física, son $1.000 de fianza. Cargo número 3, daños a la propiedad, $250.
Have a nice day.
Que tenga buen día.
Would Your Honor consider a $1 bond on the criminal mischief because there's no value?
So when there's no value, it's a second-degree misdemeanor, and then it's $150. I can't do $1 for that.
Okay, understood.
Bueno, la abogada de oficio ha pedido que se reduzca a $1 el cargo de daños a la propiedad, pero la juez dice que no puede porque es un delito menor de segundo grado y está estipulado que son $250 de fianza.
Okay, next we have Julio Barro Torres, page 5. Listen, I have a hold for what?
Immigration hold.
Okay, I have a doctor appointment I got to get to at 4 o'clock. So Ms. Posuda, you can speak faster. Okay, I know you can do it. If you can't hear us, we'll turn it on and off again. Because I know you can speak fast. Okay?
Okay. I'm just having problems hearing. I'm sorry.
I know, I still are having that problem.
Yeah, you sound choppy. I mean, it's just the quality of the.
I'll try and speak in the microphone better, okay?
Thank you. Yeah, I'll try to speak
Good,
faster.
he needs the interpreter. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for written threats to kill or do bodily injury and violation of a domestic violence injunction.
Señor, fue arrestado por amenazar con agredir a una persona y también por vulnerar una orden de alejamiento.
I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Voy a nombrar al abogado de oficio para que lo represente.
Okay. So,
Please, sir, please don't talk about the facts of the case. Anything you say can be used against you, and you also have an immigration hold.
No hable de los hechos del caso porque todo lo que diga se puede usar en su contra. También tiene una retención de inmigración.
okay.
So there is probable cause for the charges.
¿Hay que base legal para los cargos?
You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victims, Damari Valdez. The alleged victim, Damari Valdez.
Se le ordena que permanecer alejado de la víctima, Mari Valdés.
No contact with the victim either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima directo o indirecto en persona, por escrito, por teléfono o a través de terceros.
No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means.
No puede tener contacto con la víctima a través de las redes sociales u otros medios electrónicos.
And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times.
Tiene que permanecer mínimamente a 500 pies de la víctima, de su vivienda, el lugar donde trabaja o donde estudie, en todo momento.
Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs.
No se involucre en ninguna actividad delictiva y no posea o consuma drogas ilegales.
And do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition.
Y no compre o esté en tenencia o tenga un arma de fuego o municiones.
You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court.
Tiene que entregar cualquier arma de fuego, municiones o permiso oculto de arma de fuego a la comisaría de policía más cercana y presentar un recibo a la secretaría del tribunal.
Do you understand the stay away order?
¿Entiende la orden de alejamiento?
Sí.
Thank you.
Yes.
Setting a bond, count 1, written threats to kill or do bodily injury is $7,500. Count 2, violation of a stay away order or injunction is $1,000.
El primer cargo, que es amenazar o intentar matar a otra persona o causar daños corporales graves, son $7.500 de fianza. Y el cargo número 2, vulnerar una orden de alejamiento o un interdicto, son $1.000 de fianza.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
Gracias.
I look, there's a replacement interpreter. Ms. LaFon, I don't know if you can hear me. I know Ms. Plazette is
Yes, Your Honor.
hearing me.
I can hear you. Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
Rosetta, thank you. I'll see you, I guess, next week sometime. Hopefully we'll fix our computers with the volume. Okay. Have you been sworn in today, Ms. LaFont?
No, Your Honor, I have not.
Please raise your right hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you will, I'm sorry, do you swear or affirm you will translate from English to Spanish, Spanish to English to the best of your abilities? If so, state I do.
I do. Patricia LaFont, certified court interpreter for the record.
Thank you. Moses Mangum, come on down. Sir, you were arrested for strong arm robbery, false imprisonment, and battery. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Judge, the victim's here, and I think they wrote her name wrong on the back of the A form. If Your Honor could fix it, it appears to be Mikeria.
How do you spell it?
Mikeria.
Sorry, ma'am, about that.
Thank you. Ma'am, can you put on your video?
Okay.
Is she able to? Good afternoon, ma'am. Please raise your hand to be sworn. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you are going to give in this proceeding will be the truth? If so, state I do.
I do.
Thank you. What is your name, please?
Mikeria Pericles.
Miss Pericles, are you afraid of Mr. Mangum?
No.
Do you want the court to order him to stay away from you?
No.
Do you understand the court cannot protect you from future violence, from alleged violence from Mr. Mangum without a stay away order?
Yes, we share a child together.
Okay, but even if you have a child together, you have to be safe, so you'll be able to be there for your child when he grows up. You want a cooling off period stay away order where just this cooling off period and the division judge can modify it at a later date?
Okay, that's fine.
State, do you have any questions?
I just want to know, ma'am, if there's anything you want to tell the judge while you logged onto Zoom.
No.
Okay, then no questions.
All right. I'm sorry, Ms. Smith, do you have any questions for her?
No questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
So there's probable cause for the domestic battery by strangulation, and also he took her cell phone and wallet. Did you get your cell phone and wallet back, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. There's probable cause for count 1, count 2, count 3. So sir, she says she's really not afraid of you, but wants a stay away order for a cooling off period. So I'm going to enter a stay away order from Miss Mikeria. How do you say it? How do you say your first name?
Mikeria.
Mikeria. Stay away from Mikeria Pericles. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. No contact with the victim through social media or other electronic means. You must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim, her home and school, and place of employment at all times. Do not engage in any criminal activity. Do not use or possess illegal drugs, and do not use, purchase, possess, or carry a firearm, gun, weapon, or ammunition. You must immediately surrender any firearms, ammunition, and any concealed weapons permits to the nearest police department and file a receipt with the court. Do you understand the stay away order?
Yes.
Ma'am, are you okay to go through a third party for him to see the child? Or do you want to just keep it cool at all? Third party contact is permitted for exchange of the child for time sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, you have any money to post the bond?
I'm not sure.
Do you have money to pay a bond?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Because I can give him house arrest otherwise. That is any priors. 1 second. So you're allowed to go to a third party if you want to visit with your child. You just can't contact her directly, and you have to stay away from the victim, okay?
No.
The division judge can modify this at a later date. All right, so what should we do? You want house arrest, or she's going to post the bond? I'll split the bonds. Count 1, strong arm robbery. I'll set that at $2,500. Let me see. If count 1 will be $2,500. Count 2, false imprisonment, will be $1,500. Did I do it right? No. Count 2, false imprisonment, is $1,000, and count 3, Domestic battery by strangulation will be $1,500. So I lowered his bond and made it a $5,000 total bond, but stay away from the victim. Have a good day, sir. Next case is Lonzy Hunt.
He's a violent felony offender of special concern.
Judge, maybe we can do $1 on count 1 and 2.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
1 second. Notes. All right, sir, good afternoon. You were arrested for possession of cocaine within 1,000 feet of a school or housing project. There's no enhancement, just possession. And then count 2 is the same charge. Count 3 is possession of cocaine. So I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I'm sorry, what do you want me to do?
$1 on 1 and 2, because I don't know what we're gonna file on which count. There's only PC on count 3.
All right, and also, you're out on probation. You got to see the judge on Monday. So count 1 is $1, 2 will be $1, and 3 is $2,500. Have a nice day, sir.
I'm not.
Here. Next, Ralph Britt. I don't usually hear that. I hear 100, 200. I always hear 300, 400. Come on, line him up, corrections. I'm telling you, I'm going to take off the whole week next week and call in sick because I'm going to be sick if I don't get to my appointment. Line him up, please. Good afternoon, Mr. Everett. You were arrested for fleeing and eluding a police officer. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. He's 70 and it says he refused to stop for 20 blocks.
Got a 15-year prior prison sentence. There's 20 years. He's got really serious priors, but they're older.
Your Honor, may I have something to say before you finish?
Yeah, you shouldn't talk about the facts of the case, sir. Anything you say can be used against you. Do you have any money to post the bond, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, I'll set a bond for him at $1,500. Okay, I lowered it a little for you because you're older, but you know.
Yes, thank you.
No driving unless you have a good license or a valid license.
Yes.
Have a nice day.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Next, Leslie Baez Cordero, page 7.
I think pretrial may be okay.
Okay.
Well, fine.
Good afternoon, sir. Do you speak English?
Speak Spanish, Your Honor.
Spanish, please. You were arrested for possession of cocaine. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Usted fue arrestado por tenencia de cocaína. Le designo a la Defensoría Pública para que lo represente.
Pretrial services alternate bond, $1,000.
Le conceden la libertad bajo el programa Pretrial Services, fianza alterna, $1,000.
All right, have a nice day.
Tenga buen día.
Ms. LaFont, are you here in the courthouse?
No, Your Honor.
We hear you really well.
Oh, great.
That's good. Yeah, I mean, it's hit or miss. We couldn't hear the other interpreter that well, and she couldn't really hear us. So it's hit or miss.
Oh, wow.
Audio.
Yes.
All right, now we have Mr. Mario Rosales. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession with intent to sell 34 THC oil pens. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Up to you, Judge, about a program.
He doesn't have any prior. We could do pretrial services.
Okay. Pretrial services alternate bond, $2,500. Have a good day. I'll order him in. 2,500. There's probably. Next, Regine Gomez.
Yes, Your Honor.
Good afternoon, sir. Were you able to hire an attorney?
I wasn't able to contact anybody, Your Honor.
So, Judge, I did get an email from a private attorney who said they were speaking to his family, but I don't know if they've been formally retained.
I mean, that's my family was taking care of that, but I wasn't able to call them to verify anything before the time.
I mean, if I don't know what you want me to do. I can reset it for tomorrow. Whoever's Reset tomorrow for private attorney.
I did get some more information from Mr. Gomez, if he's willing to, if he wants to go forward now, or do you want to wait till tomorrow?
If I go forward now, does that mean I have no other chance?
It's so what's gonna happen, it's gonna be no bond today, it should be no bond tomorrow. So, and you're gonna have to go before the division judge. There's nothing stopping you from waiting till tomorrow. Let the judge tomorrow deal with it. Maybe you'll have a lawyer here.
No matter what you say.
No,
Maybe make sure you at least speak on my behalf.
What do you want me to do?
Just I wanted you to speak on my behalf.
Your Honor, I'm not sure whether he wants to go forward today or tomorrow. Let's make it clear.
So if I go forward today, I can't go forward tomorrow.
If you no, why don't I just reset it for tomorrow? You'll see a judge tomorrow, and hopefully you'll have a lawyer present in court with you.
I have a
So if his family can't get a lawyer, then he can get a public defender tomorrow.
Yeah.
If he qualifies for it.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good. Reset tomorrow for private lawyer.
It's not house arrest or anything, but I wasn't.
It's armed trafficking in lots of drugs. So no, you're gonna be in jail, whether it's, I don't know what the judge tomorrow's gonna do. You may have one who doesn't know as good as me. That I wrote here. Right?
I'll try.
Next, Rodney Thompson, page 7. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Sir, you were arrested pursuant to an arrest warrant charging with unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications and unlawful use of a two-way communications device. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
State's requesting the bond on the warrant. Additionally, if your honor looks, there's a narrative where the defendant gave a statement to the officer, confessed to participating in the fraud found on his cell phone.
So what does PII mean?
Personal identifying information.
I'm not seeing in the A form where it talks about.
You have to look at the arrest warrant. It's an arrest warrant signed by another judge. It's not going to be in the A form.
Yes, I wasn't given that.
There's probable cause. I'm just looking through it. He's involved in a whole fraud scheme.
Okay. Also, Judge, the judge who signed the warrant checked the box. First appearance judge may not modify.
He did, and I'm going to follow up. So the judge who signed the warrant checked off that I cannot modify the terms of the bond. You're going to have to see the division judge, who's Judge Jean. Count 1, unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications is $25,000. Count 2 is unlawful use of a two-way communications device. That is a $5,000 bond. That's plus a Nebbia requirement. You have to show the money to post your bond is from a legitimate source of funds. So your lawyer, your public defender, or if you hire a private lawyer, will have to schedule that before Judge Lodi G. Have a good day. Next, Amaria Yan, page 8. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession of a short barrel rifle, shotgun, or machine gun, possession of a weapon while committing an offense, unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications, an organized scheme to defraud. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So with this search warrant in his room, they found a Glock, an assault rifle, and a ledger with multiple victims' personal identification. And the gun had a switch.
Yep, there's probable cause. Ledgers with the victim's personal identification information written down, with their balances, withdrawals, deposits from $25 all the way up to $189,000. He's involved in some fraud scheme. Okay. Count 1, possession of a short barrel rifle, shotgun, or machine gun. It's a second-degree felony, $7,500 bond. Count 2, possession of a weapon while committing an offense. You want to just ROR will cause. Count 3, unlawful possession of 5 or more identifications. I don't know what you want in that state.
No less than standard.
Over 5 personal identifiers. I set that at $5,000. And count 4 organized scheme to defraud is $2,500. So your total bond is $15,000. Good day, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You wanna have a Nebbia?
No, I'm not doing it
Okay.
for $15,000 bond. He can bond out. No Nebbia. Next, Deron Thompson, page 8. Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for possession.
Yes.
Possession of a controlled substance called Molly. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause. He has an open.
I was gonna say it's not a lot of drugs, but he's got the open case and then he's got a conviction from late last year.
It's okay. Pretrial alternate bond, $2,500. Have a nice day. Sir, you have a court date coming up November 20th on your misdemeanor, so you don't want to miss court on that, okay? And then you'll get notice for this case probably in 60 days.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Next, Elroy Dixon, page 8. Pretrial.
What again? Okay.
Hi, Mr. Dixon. No, I'm using this first page of this. It's okay. Sir, how you doing? You got arrested for grand theft of a vehicle. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
Yes, ma'am.
You're out on felony bond. There's a hold for case F25-21478. So it looked like he stole the victim's car. They took the car without permission, and bond is $2,500. All right, have a nice day, sir.
Okay, too.
Thank you. You'll see your judge Monday.
That's good money.
Page 9. Yoendri Della Bel
Rondo.
Pereira.
Bondo.
Bondo. Osnir Labrada Aneke.
No.
You said Bondo?
Yes.
Timothy Rollins.
He's present.
Good afternoon, sir.
On felony bonds.
Sir, you were arrested for carrying a concealed firearm, possession of a weapon while committing an offense, possession of burglary tools, resisting an officer without violence, and loitering or prowling. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
So it's a traffic stop. He's the driver. He threatened to punch the officer in the face. They found a gun where he was seen reaching towards. It was concealed. They said there's ski mask, gloves, burglary tools, but it's a little vague.
Yes, there's no PC for burglary tools. I've never seen what tools for.
Actually, it would be if it's an LMP. I believe it would qualify. Ms. F? What's
We
your
could do $1 on the burglary tools.
Okay. You have a hold, so you got to see the judge on Monday. Count 1, carrying a concealed firearm. Is the resisting an officer without enough for the CC?
Make that $1 too, because I don't know
$1. I'm not sure if there's
why he wouldn't be able to carry concealed.
right. I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna do $1 because you got the hold anyway. So $1, count 1, count 2. Possession of a weapon while committing an offense. I'll do $1 on that. Count 3, possession of burglary tools will be $1. Count 4, resisting an officer without violence. There's probable cause for that charge, $500. And count 5, loitering or prowling. It's a traffic stop. How is he loitering or prowling?
Make that one $1 too.
So you're going to see the judge Monday. Have a good day.
$1 for the last one, Your Honor?
Yeah, $1 for count 5. All right, next is Kenny Rollins. Hi, Mr. Rollins, you were arrested for possession of burglary tools and resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you.
He doesn't have much criminal history. And then there's the same issue with the burglary tools.
Pretrial, you have a place to stay? Pretrial services, alternate bond, count one, $1, count two, $500. Ordered him in.
Your Honor, could you do a $1 bond on the loitering and prowling? Same set of facts.
He doesn't have a loitering and prowling charge. He has,
Your Honor, the resisting.
this is possession of burglary tools, resisting without.
There's PC on the resisting without.
I did count one, $1 for burglary tools, two, resisting without is 500, and that's with pretrial.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Next, Kerwin Blanc.
Here.
Good afternoon, sir. You are arrested for possession of burglary tools and loitering or prowling. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. I can say there's no probable cause for him and release him outright. How's that?
But the case is still open. He's still got to come back to court, see if the state files.
Count one, release outright. Count two, release outright. You're free to go, but make sure you come to court to find out if the state's going to file charges. They may. I don't know. Have a good day, sir.
On roll.
Next, Jason Monroe.
Yes, ma'am. How you doing today?
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for tampering with physical evidence, possession of drug paraphernalia, resisting an officer without violence. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. There's probable cause for the charges. So I don't know about the drug paraphernalia because he disposed of whatever he had. What is he, a signal? Signal 200. You have an address where you live, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
I can do tap or I can lower your bond. Do you want to state you have an objection if I ROR him?
I mean, I think a bond's appropriate in that he destroyed or
Allegedly destroyed evidence.
destroyed the evidence and he refused to answer any information about his name, date of birth.
Tap alternate bond, count one will be $2,500. Count two for tampering. Count two, possession of drug paraphernalia, $1. Count three, resisting without is $500. So, sir, TAP can get you out of jail and you have an address, so make sure you keep all future court dates. Have a good day.
All right. Oh.
Next is Naftali Nunez, Beach 10.
This is a reset from this morning.
He's a violent felony offender, special concern. He's also on probation.
Good afternoon, sir. You were arrested for robbery by sudden snatching. I will appoint the public defender's office for you. And you're out on probation, so there's a hold for you to see the judge on Monday. So it looks like the victim standing in the street waiting for a lift. He rides by on a bicycle and snatches the victim's cell phone. So that's what's happened. There's probable cause. You are ordered to stay away from the alleged victim, whose initials are MC. No contact with the alleged victim, either directly, indirectly, in person, in writing, by telephone, or through third parties. And you must stay at least 500 feet away from the victim's phone, stay away from the victim's home, school, and place of employment at all times. I'm reading at the same time. I'm setting a bond. It's $2,500, and you'll see Judge Susan on Monday. Have a nice day.
Yes, ma'am.
This is on Mr. Nunez.
Oh.
Thank you. Next is John Gianelli.
Ward D.
Set Ward D. Christian Montaigne Castillo.
D.
Huh?
Ward D.
Reset Ward D. So I have the one gentleman we passed, Mr. Roosevelt.
Judge, I don't know what you want to do. It looks like it probably will weigh a traffic amount, but I don't even know if the officer weighed it based upon the number of pills.
I don't know if we're ready. Yeah. Is this one on or is it? So you gotta ask. So I'm sorry, is there an officer here? No?
Officer Bourne, if you're Present on
Nope.
Zoom.
Only probable cause for possession then. So count one is $2,500 and count two is $2,500. I think he'd be eligible for a program.
Judge, but it's 80 oxycodones.
Huh?
80 pills.
80 pills? Yeah, they only it should give him out in 30 pill increments and he didn't have a prescription. It could be probable cause for possession with intent to sell. You got money for a bond?
No.
All right. I think you got your daughter here. What's your daughter's name?
Kenya Robinson.
Yeah, she's here. All right. I'll give him pretrial. Alternate bond, 2,500 count one and 2,500 count two. Stay out of trouble, sir. Have a good
It's
day.
overstates objection.
All right. What? Yeah.
Overstates objection.
No, I know. The clerk said something.
Oh, sorry.
Your officer didn't come to court. That's it for the afternoon calendar. If there's nothing else, Chi bail bonds is here.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Bail bonds. I don't know who you're here for. Oh, is that one? Okay, he can bond him out. Oh, Chi-Chi's here to get him. Now here's the one pretrial. They're bonding him out for Mr. Roosevelt Williams. Okay, no pretrial.
No pretrials.
No, his bondsman's here. He's going to get him out. His daughter hired a bondsman, so it's 2,500 each count.
Good.
Yeah. So just no. All right, that's it. Everybody have a great day, a good weekend, happy Halloween. Thank you, Miss Smith. Take care. Bye.
I enjoyed your costume this morning.
All right, Chi-Chi, we told him I tore up the pretrial slip. Okay, you'll take him.
Recording
You'll get him out,
stopped.
okay. All right. Video, we're done.